Like I'm eating the dead body's skin. What did I just hear? $100 million. So they whine me ni. Let me not lie. Let me not lie. Pharmacy is hard, abeg. Pharmacy is hard. Today we'll be doing a pharmacy student tag. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time stopping by, welcome. My name is Ganiyat. I'm a final year pharmacy student in Obafemi Awolowo University, ile-ife, Osun State. For my returning subscribers, OG, you know the vibes. Thank you so much for coming back to the channel. I really do appreciate it. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment down below what you think of the video. Thank you so much. So guys, today we'll be doing a pharmacy student tag. This is going to be my first ever sit-down video on this channel. I got some questions from YouTube and I'll be answering them about, sorry if I'm looking down, I'm looking at a book where I wrote them. I got about, how many questions? I got about 15 questions. Without further ado guys, let's get right into the video. The first question is, what is your name? My name is Sanusi Ganiyat. Moving to the next question. What is the name of your pharmacy school? I school in Obafemi Awolowo University, ile-ife, Osun State, Nigeria. For those of you that don't know, I'm a Nigerian schooling in Nigeria. Moving to the next question. What year are you in? I'm currently in my 5th year, which is also my final year in pharmacy school. Moving to the next question, guys. What made me to choose pharmacy? Guys, to be honest, I wanted to become a medical doctor. As a child, I mean around 6 to 10 years. If you asked me what I wanted to become, I would definitely have told you I wanted to become a medical doctor. But my dad noticed I was always scared of blood and death. When I say death, I mean I was always scared of like hearing that anybody dies and all of that. And my fear was, as far as if you go for a burial and you bring food, I won't eat whatever meat is on the food because I feel like I'm eating the dead body's skin. That is how scared I was. My dad then called me and we had a discussion around me. He told me what he noticed and he advised me to choose another career path that didn't have to do with blood or cadaver. He gave suggestions of different successful health professionals like pharmacists and other health professionals, but pharmacy captured my heart. So I changed from saying I wanted to become a medical doctor to saying I wanted to become a pharmacist. That was back then in junior secondary school. Like I was between the age of 10 to 12 years at that point. So that was when I chose, like I made up my mind that I was going to study pharmacy. Moving to the next question. How many hours do you study in a day? To be honest, guys, I don't have a fixed study hour. Sometimes I don't study for days, and sometimes I study when I have tests or exams alone. And mind you, this is bad. I mean very bad, because it takes lots of hours. I mean lots of hours. But on an average, when I study for no less than 6 hours a day. It could be at a stretch or with several breaks, but to be honest, I don't have a fixed study time. Moving to the next question, guys. What is my best memory of pharmacy school? This is an interesting one. My best memory of pharmacy school has to be when I'm doing things that does not relate to pharmacy at all. Like I mean at all. I mean days of hanging out with my friends or partying or just doing things generally that does not relate to pharmacy school. Those are my best days in pharmacy school. Moving to the next question, guys. What is my worst memory of pharmacy school? My worst memory of pharmacy school has to be when I experienced academic failure. It was a lot, like emotionally, financially. It was a whole lot. But thank God for my parents, my siblings, and thank God for God and for my fighting spirit, because to be honest, coming out of that phase wasn't something that was easy, but Thank God I have a thank God God gave me a good fighting spirit. So I was able to, cross that hurdle. So yeah, so I was able to cross that hurdle despite despite how difficult it was at the point. Thank God for a good support system generally, like I mean my friends and people around me basically. So let's just thank God for that. So moving to the next question, what course do you struggle with? Guys, I struggle with any course that has to do with cramming. Wait guys, let me explain. I'm a good crammer, like a very good one at that. But as a pharmacy student sef, like generally as a pharmacy student, if you can't cram, it's going to be very difficult. No cap, like I'm not even kidding. If you're a pharmacy student and you cannot cram, I don't know how you survive pharmacy school. But there is something like cramming requires so much time and dedication, like a lot of time and dedication. I mean, you have to sit for hours, like hours to cram. And because I'm not a fast crammer, like I'm a very slow, I'm a very slow crammer. But just that the moment I cram it, it sticks. And I don't like sitting down for long hours to read. Like who likes book like that? Pharmacy book for that matter. I don't like sitting down for long hours to read at all. And the fact that I don't like sitting down for long hours to read is one of the reasons why I crash read. Like I'll push the reading towards the test or the exam. And because I tend to assimilate faster under pressure, like when I know that I have exam, I don't want to fail. Like the usual cramming that if I was to do on a normal day to be slow, because I'm under pressure, I would assimilate like faster, and I'll be able to cover a lot of things within a short time. So that is how I survive in pharmacy school. Moving to the next question, guys. What is your best course in pharmacy? So my best course in pharmacy school has to be pharmacy administration courses. Like I mean the PCAs, except excluding the clinicals. I'm not talking of the clinicals. Like I mean the proper pharmacy administration courses. I mean the pharmacy laws, the communication theories, and the likes. I enjoy reading them a lot. Like I enjoy reading them a whole lot because in as much as I have to cram certain things, it requires understanding. Like you have to understand it before you can cram it. Unlike some other courses that you have to cram even without understanding it. Like you don't have to be cramming it. Pharmacy administration courses they're also very interesting. Like they're also very interesting to read, and they are usually things we do like in our daily lives. Even as a non-pharmacy student, to be honest, you'll be interested in learning about administrative courses. But let me not lie, those courses are the bulkiest courses in pharmacy school. Well, don't let me say in pharmacy school, in OAU pharmacy, like in if a pharmacy year, PCA courses, they are not to be joked with. They are so bulky. Hey, God abeg. PCA courses are apt to be the bulkiest courses. Yes, after PCG. No, PCA before PCG, guys. Yes, for me, PCA is bulkiest course, but they are interesting and easy to understand. Moving to the next question, guys. How many hours do you sleep in a day? Guys, I sleep for at least 4 hours. Like at least 4 hours. Most of the time, usually 4 hours. But if I see free time, me, I love sleeping. I can sleep for 10 hours. That is if I see free time. But the question is, where will I get the free time from? If you know what I mean. So, on an average, 4 hours a day. Moving to the next question, guys. What do you do to ease stress and exam tension in pharmacy school? I ease stress through different ways, but mostly through eating. Don't judge me, guys. Don't judge me. Eating for some of us is a way of easing stress. So sometimes through eating, sometimes sleeping, sometimes watching movies, and some other times hanging out with my guys. Yes, and some other times hanging out with my guys helps me ease stress. Moving to the next question, guys. Do you recommend study group, or is personal study enough to get good grades in pharmacy school? Guys, I strongly recommend study group or study partner. Hey, pharmacy school is too difficult to be doing alone. It's too difficult to be doing alone. You can read alone, like you can read on your own in your room or your personal space, but you have to ensure that you meet people regularly to have discussions and the likes. Like in a regular basis. You have to ensure you meet people to have discussions. And one thing I have learned so far is that when you have read all the materials, when you assume you read all the materials and you meet with someone for discussion, you would most of the time you realize that some of the things you overlooked while reading are actually the main things you are supposed to be reading. That is one of the things I've noticed. Like the things you are not, you feel like this is not important, bro. When you meet someone, like when you meet one of your classmates to have a discussion, that then person will ask question and you like, no, they cannot. Like, who told you they cannot ask? Like, what makes you think it cannot be asked? Pharmacy is hard, I beg. Pharmacy is hard. So I cannot even advise anybody to read alone without a study group or study partner. Please, you just need, like, you need people in pharmacy school in order for you to survive. You need people, like, you need people, good people, effective people for that matter. Moving to the next question, guys. How often do you cook and how many times do you eat in a day? The thing is, I do enjoy cooking for myself. Like, I do enjoy cooking for myself, especially because I feel I will spend hours, like lots of hours, cooking a meal for just me. A meal that will finish, a meal that will hit within how many minutes? Within 10 minutes. Like, nah, that's stressful for me. It's stressful. I'd rather order for food if I have the money. Like, I'd rather order for food and spend hours cooking a meal that will finish in 10 minutes. But on days when there is sapa, or when I'm trying to save money, by the way, sapa means like being broke. For those of you that are not Nigerians, for those of you that don't know what it means, sapa means being broke. On days when there is sapa, or when I'm trying to save money, I cook. But when I cook in bulk. Like, I cook in such a way that I can eat it twice or three times. But mind you, if I'm to be cooking for my family, like for my parents or my brothers, or like for a large number of people, that is easier to do because I'm not just cooking for me. Shey you get? Thank you. Moving to the next question, guys. If you are offered $100 million to quit pharmacy school, will you? What did I just say? $100 million. Shey you dey whine me ni? My dear, I will wash my hand off anything that has to do with pharmacy school. Who pharmacy school help? Hey, abeg, $100 million. But come to think of it, I'm in my final year, so I will have to like think about it. But mo no lie, like, to be honest, let's not lie. Let's not lie. $100 million is a lot, oh, like, it's a lot of money. I might just take the money, sha. I might just take the money. And I'll go and open community pharmacy with a pharmacist license. Then I would employ another pharmacist. Then me, I'll go and learn tech. Shey you get? So I think everything is balanced. If my father is watching this video, daddy, please, I was just joking. But if I bring on then shey you said will not be happy. Moving on to the next question, guys. Any advice for pharmacy students? Well, my advice for any pharmacy student watching this is to ensure you surround yourself with good people, like good people. The path to being a pharmacist is a very long one, and it's a very long one that is filled with obstacles and challenges, and you really need people you can rely on and you can walk the path with. And to be honest, it's going to be worth it at the end of the day. You can't, I don't think doing pharmacy school alone on your own is going to be helpful. It's going to do more harm than good. So please try as much as possible to surround yourself with good people that you can rely on, like people you can rely on basically. Guys, I can't believe we've come to the end of this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed filming it. Please make sure you like this video, like, guys, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you comment down below. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? No, tell me, don't you like this face you're seeing? Don't you want to see more of my face? So please, I'm begging you, please subscribe to my channel. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. Comment down below your favorite part of this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. I would see you in my next video. Bye, guys.